Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Glad to see you again. Today's a quick update video. We're going to talk briefly about the Club World Cup and especially about Barca. Some of you wanted a debrief of the Inter-Miami 0-0 match. Honestly, I didn't feel like doing it. You know how I am. If I don't feel it, I don't force it. Maybe there will be debriefs on the Club World Cup a bit later in the competition. For now, I'm lacking motivation. Now, just a quick note on yesterday's match situation. I'm seeing a lot of Messi hate. People saying he was invited, that he's lucky. I don't agree. As a Messi fan, I would have preferred he didn't play in the Club World Cup. His team is so weak, average at best, that it's not even fun watching him get hammered by clubs like Porto or Palmeiras. And if they do qualify, he might end up playing PSG or Atletico. These groups cross paths. Don't think we're happy seeing him struggle with a weak squad. As for Messi himself, his match was solid. He didn't score, and I know nowadays in football it all comes down to, did he score or not? But at 38 years old, his game was more than respectable. Dribbles, passes, shots, hit the post, a free kick just wide. A good match from Messi. Let's enjoy the tournament casually. But please stop comparing players who just push the ball into the net with Messi, who has to create, dribble, pass, shoot, and score. It's not the same game. That was the Club World Cup aside. Now I want to touch on the Ballon d'Or. Toko Ekambi made a comment about how, in France, people criticize their own players, while in Spain, everyone supports theirs 200%. He said that in France, people should be backing Dembélé more, but instead they just nitpick. I didn't find his comment relevant at all, and here's why. It's simply not true that everyone in Spain backs their players. A quick example. During Spain versus France, I followed Spanish media coverage. Most of them are Madrid fans, and when Lamine Yamal scored a double against France, they didn't look happy. Spain had just reached the final, but they weren't celebrating. They were almost angry that Yamal was the man of the match. That shows how divided it is. Real Madrid fans don't wish football success on a Barca player, even if he's Spanish. Spanish media sometimes even push more for Dembélé than Deschamps does. Speaking of Deschamps, he's the first one not getting involved in the Ballon d'Or debate. When Dembélé and Mbappé are in the same conversation, he avoids answering directly, because he knows that if he supports Dembélé, it could be seen as a betrayal to Mbappé. So yes, some Mbappé fans don't want Dembélé to win the Ballon d'Or, but the root issue is higher up. It starts with the national coach. If Deschamps himself doesn't back Dembélé, you can't expect fans to do so either. Now, a quick look at Deportivo's front page. I really like the headline, Crazy for Barca. It's about players who want to join the club. You see names like Nico Williams, Luis Diaz, Rashford, and Perisic. I think next season could be decided by which one of these players Barca signs. We all have our preferences. Some like Nico Williams, others Luis Diaz. Honestly, each of them has strong qualities. Rashford can also play centrally, which is useful when Lewandowski needs a rest. Nico has strong connections with Pedri, Olmo, and Yamal. Luis Diaz has his own strengths. There are always trade-offs: price, age, versatility. I hope Barca gets one of the three and maybe Perisic as a bonus. The club really lacked strength on the left side last season. Balde couldn't do it all. So yeah, getting one of them would make Barca more dangerous. Let me know who you prefer among the three. I think the real debate is between Luis Diaz and Nico Williams, since Rashford hasn't been in top form. But with his potential, he's still in the conversation. The club knows that Nico Williams is the fans' favorite. That's been clear since the Euros. It's easy to picture him at Barca, especially because of his friendships and chemistry with other Spanish players. Even if they don't always play on the same side, they can connect and work well together. Before Spain versus Portugal, Laporta had a 15-minute talk with Nico Williams. They cleared up everything. The missed opportunity last year, the registration issues, and what things would look like if he joined now. The next day, Nico's agent reached out to schedule a meeting. That's a step forward. I love these behind-the-scenes moments. We all knew this transfer rumor would return every window, but it's good to see actual progress now. Sometimes meeting face-to-face makes a big difference. It builds trust and clears up any confusion. I just hope this transfer goes through, whether it's Nico, Luis Diaz, or Rashford. I'm not expecting it to happen immediately, but I'd like the new signing to be in place before Barca's preseason, which starts around July 27th. I don't want a repeat of last year where registrations were delayed, players missed 2 or 3 games, and needed time to integrate. I want new players to go through preseason with the team and be ready for La Liga from day one. Why? Because Real Madrid is looking sharp. Last year they dropped points early, but this season, with Xabi Alonso's work, I don't see them slipping much. Barca has to be ready from the very first game to avoid chasing after them all season. Anyway, enjoy today's matches. Bayern, Atletico, Paris, these should be fun to watch. Much better than nothing. See you tomorrow for more.